as much as you love all the perfect pieces of me that I do carry, I also possess the anti of it, you know? Reminding me how much of that good that I am made me feel unseen. I need arms big enough to hold both pieces.
Bag or anything? I don't know if you washed away or anything like that.
Have bags. Okay. And I have my phone. I'm not saying that I'm not as great as you see me, right? Like, I love being seen up on that pedestal, but as much as I am seen up that high, I also want to be seen and held to the low, the same extent of low, right? Where it's like, women have their ebbs and flows, right? So it's like, I get it. You know, I am a goddess up on that pedestal, but what about, and thank you for like lifting me up and carrying me when I'm there, but what about when I'm down in the depths, right? Hey, cousin.
Yeah, 6%.
There's a book called The Existential Kink or something, and it's just apparently a book about how humans get off on putting themselves in existential crisis. Like, because it's more exciting than just being comfortable and having nothing to worry about. So it's kind of like this weird brain pattern that we've developed as humans, which makes sense, but the idea is that, like, we need to stop having, like, this weird kink or fetish about making ourselves so miserable that, like, it's all we can talk about, you know? So I took a couple years to just be single and, like, made this boundary to myself. So I think boundaries start with setting them for ourselves. But it was like, I didn't want to date for fun anymore. I didn't want to chase the scattered butterflies. I wanted to go take a nap on the flower with the calm butterflies. So my partner now was very respectful with that, and I mean, we probably went on a couple more dates, but before he committed, you know, and then that, I don't know, to me that was like a really good example of boundaries with myself. I'm realizing that as a woman in a healthy relationship that, okay, I'm the one who tests lots of times, and I didn't even realize that. Subconsciously, I put on this test, and then he passes it, and then I realized I was testing and didn't need to.
Just because the guy upstairs walking around. Look what it is. Oh, cheaters! You're cheaters! You're cheaters! Too bad.
What does it mean to test your partner, or to test a man who's pursuing?
Well, let me think about that while I tell a really basic story of when I tested, but I struggle a little in the financial bookkeeping department, so that's been something that my man's been willing to kind of help hold me in. And we straightened out my finances a little bit one weekend, and I went off with a friend to a wellness event and sent the message, text message, if you will, like, that there was so many awesome things there. I can't wait to buy it all. After we just had, like, such a really awesome discussion with each other that grew our relationship. And I think the test was just me seeing if it would trigger him for me to go off the rails without him there and say, I have my money, I'm gonna spend it all, even though we've gotten myself to that place of comfort where that whole discussion in the financial world would make me, like, high stress. So he saw that, recognized it, and helped me get to a place of comfort. And I went to go self-sabotage and inform him of the self-sabotaging. And I know that was a test. I still don't know exactly what I was testing, other than just like maybe me just going back on what we had just discussed, maybe. I don't know, but rather than getting a reactive response of, you know, don't do that, why would you, it was very, just make sure that you really love what you're getting, and then save some for bills. And that was not a response I was, I guess, expecting.
Alright, so there he goes now.
Okay, there he goes. Needs to puppy walk. Turtle that we're working on. And if we want to do that right now. Okay. Yeah.
If you organize them into these cups, they get way more like, which is way easier. You go like, okay, step one, and then you have like all your pieces, and instead of like digging through an entire, what would be a barrel of pieces, now we have just extras if we missed some, and then like a step by step, sorted out.
Yeah, it is nice.
And it's like just one of those easy, like,
It's a good like no screen activity.
This one is pretty busy though, so.
Okay. You're doing the light greens and I'll do the dark greens.
Yeah. Here, I'll just separate them for now, and you can just like move forward on it.
Let's start. Oh, okay, I thought I messed up, but I didn't. I'm just waiting for you to put on your pieces. I almost messed up, but I didn't.
Nice save, nice catch.
Too weak. Ta-da. Okay, you're up. That's all you.
Okay.
If I didn't mess up, it should be easy.
Okay, which part?
Look at her. She's like, that walk was stupid.
You're not allowed to walk.
He kept telling me to heel. It has a little tail now. Just the littlest. Yes, babe. Up top.